So today I did some springs on a 2019 Lexus IS350 F Sport, and I saw a lot of videos online and a lot of conflicting ways to do the job. So what I do is I watch all the videos, get under the car, and try to find my best approach to put my own touch on the job and kind of just get it done most efficiently, because I've seen a lot of people taking a lot of different things off the vehicle, which don't really add up. So here's the car. Like I said, 2019 IS350 F Sport. So the first thing you want to do, you're going to take this cap off here. It's got 3 bolts on it. Underneath this cap is a plug for the electronic dampening inside the struts. So you take off this cap, take the plug out. I have the other side off here so we can take a look at what it looks like with it off. So that's what it looks like with the sensor or the little electronic actuator taken off. So the way they designed this is actually a really simple design. It literally just twists on and off. You there's a little dial in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it sits inside this sensor, and when you adjust the electronics inside the car, that twists and it allows the car to adjust the dampening. So the way that sensor, it actually literally just twists on like that, and then the plug, like I said, is underneath the cap. Regular plug, you just push the little tab and it comes off. So you want to take that off before you drop the strut down from the suspension. So you take these 3 bolts off. That's going to allow you, when you're ready, to drop it down. So, sorry about that, I got a phone call that interrupted my video. So under here, what I did was I loosened the upper ball joint and control arm from the spindle. I took off the 17 on the tie rod. These are both 17 millimeter. The upper ball joint and the tie rod are 17 millimeter. Took this off, tie rod, and I took the ABS sensor, wheel speed sensor, out. 3 bolts, 3 10 millimeters, one here, one here, one here, and then there's one that holds it to the bearing assembly. So you grab that, take that out so it's out of the way. You don't want to break any wires, cause any lights on the dash. And after that, you've got one big bolt on the bottom of the strut that goes through. And this actually all comes off as one piece. You don't have to actually take it apart. At least I didn't for the spring installation. It's got some tein S-Tex. Besides that, it is I use the 7/8. You probably want to use the metric equivalent. I'm not really sure what that is, but this car is fairly new, so all the bolts came off loose. It didn't cause any damage to the bolt or anything like that. And once that's off, you have enough room to be able to lower the strut down and bring it out this way, past where the tie rod would block it right here. Once the tie rod's off, like I said, this will move out of the way. You can bring it up here, push it out the way, and you'll have enough room to pull the strut out. And that seems to be the most efficient way I could do this. I saw a lot of people that took the caliper off, the rotor, the bearing, and a whole bunch of different things that weren't necessary. Even the sway bar link, which I didn't even have to touch. None of that stuff is in the way. None of it prevented the actual strut from coming out of the car. So this is the most efficient way that worked for me. If this works for you, give me a like, comment, whatever. That's it. Thanks, guys.